Welcome to Inspire Change, a new inspirational and motivational broadcast that strives to empower men in a positive way. The entire series will consist of only 5 minutes. Yes, 5 minutes, as they are designed to educate, empower, and inspire even the busiest individual on the go over that first cup of coffee. Please join me in welcoming Gunter, international psychologist, author, speaker, and producer.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Inspired Change. It's a beautiful day outside in my neighbourhood. We're about to approach summer, so it's gorgeous. Okay, in the last episode, I talked about relationship with self, and this little bit of a series is going to focus on relationships and men in general. So one of the things I want to do today is give you a synopsis in 5 minutes of what I think are crucial elements in having a healthy, functional relationship with a partner. So, I've been in a relationship for over 30 years, and it's been a really healthy one, and we've worked hard at it. And I'm very, very grateful to have a partner who is very compatible with being in a relationship that enhances our lives and deals with conflict when it comes up in a really, really healthy way. So I'm going to break it down into a couple of things. Firstly, I want to talk about the roles that I think that are really important in a healthy relationship. Then I'm going to talk about 3 critical values, and then I'm going to wrap it today with the idea of good communication, healthy communication. So let me go back to the first part. So what do I see as my role in a good relationship, in my relationship with my partner? Well, the first thing is I want to see myself as her best friend, or his best friend. I also want to incorporate the idea that I'm a lover. I want to introduce, the notion of, physical and emotional and intellectual intimacy. Intellectual intimacy is sexy. It's a good thing. If we share ideas and opinions and work on that, the relationship's going to have a depth to it that we otherwise don't. One of the things that I frequently get from people is that, well, it's a little difficult because we have very little in common. Now, that doesn't mean that a relationship can't work, but it needs to then take a look at where further intimacy can be established. The third role that I take is that of a husband, and I differentiate that because it's a husband is, in my book, a sort of all-in-one, but it's also being able to allow me to round it off in a way which is also like a partnership in a business where we sit down, we look at the practicalities, we look at, the finances together, we look at how we generate, a life map together. So once I've got that in place, I'm really acting on it. What are the key values that I see that are necessary in a healthy relationship at this point? The ones that I use in my work as a therapist really come down to 3 if I'm making it really simple. And that is, the first one is about being loving. That's a core value. The second one is being respectful. Without respect, I think we have little opportunity to deal with the challenges and the difficulties that we have in an ongoing long-term relationship. And the third one is cooperation. We need to learn how to work together. Ultimately, part of being, the best friend, the lover, the husband, is to learn to work together. And sometimes that's not going to be really smooth. It's going to take some skills, but good cooperation in a relationship enhances trust. So that is absolutely fundamentally critical in maintaining a healthy, vibrant, and intimate relationship. So the third element that I want to talk about is communication. And this one's a little bit difficult in the sense that in my book, communication encompasses a lot more than simply speaking well. It requires emotional elements. It requires that I exercise empathy, that I listen fully to my partner. Lots of men get scared when their partner turns around and goes, "Honey, I need to talk to you." it shouldn't be a signal to get defensive or scared or competitive. So communication is also about turning towards each other, as the Gottmans put it. That is, that we connect with each other, that we're there for each other in both big and little events. So in the next episode, I'm going to talk a little bit about the principles that the Gottmans have established, because in my view, they've really put a model, a framework together that's fantastic for understanding and working with couples. So till next time, this is Gunter signing off. Have a great day. Bye.
Thank you, Gunter, and thank you to our listeners in our first super short broadcast series, Inspired Change with Gunter Swoboda. Please join us every Wednesday for a new broadcast by visiting www.spreaker.com/show/inspire-change, which will feature all the ways you can listen. If you have comments or suggestions, email producer@studio3hollywood.net. Thank you and have an inspiring day.